Anybody have tomatoes? Just kidding.
Forgot them at home.
Yeah, I do actually.
I don't care now either.
Someone help me. Okay. Are we started yet? Oh, you're started. Okay. Someone that I greatly look up to in my life is Dad. Now, I'm not talking about my biological father, although I look up to him a lot too. I'm talking about Brian Stabner, my speech coach, who we as speechers endearingly call Dad of the speech team. Now, Brian Stabner is known for being one who pushes us to our excellent best, and also to be an open ear to talk to at all times of the day, and to be a shoulder at one point in my life to cry on. Now, there are two especially strong qualities that come to the forefront when I consider his impact, his sensibility, as well as his selflessness. Now, Stabe, another nickname that we endearingly gave him, has a very sensible and logical mindset, both as a coach and as a teacher. First, as a coach, he gives us a lot of constructive criticism when we are performing our speeches and doing them for him, and he'll stop us and say, okay, maybe you could do this a little bit better, and he's very good at doing that. He also is a very calm support to us. Maybe there was one point when my friend Norris got so frustrated at a part in her speech, she just started banging her head against a wall and screaming at everything. And Stave just sat there in the back and just waited for her to calm down and created that calm atmosphere. And she got herself together and did a speech like she's never done it before. He also has a very sensible mindset in that he is a high school social studies teacher, that's the one. And that he's able to teach a lot of facts and political worldviews and all these things about the world to his students. But he also gives a lot of objective discussions to the students. And he helps them, and myself as well, to develop their own worldview, their own mindset. He doesn't just teach at them and say, this is how you should think, and this is what you should think about the world. But he helps them to foster their own worldview. Now, if his sensible mindset is very great, his selfless heart is about 20 times as great in two ways. First, he gives up his time. And I've seen it a lot of times happen when kids on my team would say, I'm failing my class, I'm failing like 5 classes, I need help. And he will spend time, the entire time after school, to help them get their grades up, or to talk to the teachers, or to do whatever he can to help them. And he also gives up, as a speech coach, every Saturday from January to the end of April. That's 4 months of Saturdays, listening all day to up to 15 hormonal teenager girls all day, screaming at him. That takes quite the selfless heart. And also, perhaps most importantly, he gives up his home. Now, I'm not talking just about sleepovers with his middle school daughter and her friends. But at one point last year, 2 girls on my team found themselves without a home. They had nowhere to live, and the place that they did have to live was perhaps even worse than having no home at all. And so he took them into his home himself. He fed them, he gave them clothes, he gave them everything that they needed on his own dime for nothing back. And today, they are adopted into a wonderful family that they love dearly, but they were helped by him in that way. And so we looked over some of his incredible qualities of sensibility as well as selflessness, that he has had such an incredible impact on me and on every person that he touches. And so although Dad seems kind of a silly nickname to give, I think he's earned it. So, okay, hit me. Okay.
Oh, wait, me first.
Closer for that. Come here. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, now.
Does kicking count? Oh.
Critique her, not me. So, anything constructive criticism-wise?
I thought you were very clear, that you had concise points, and I thought you did a good job of, while you got emotional, you didn't let it stop you. So good job.
That's kind of hard to do. Anything else?
Sam's wheels are spinning.
I know. I was gonna put it up and then I forgot. I tend to play with it when it's down.
Did you have it written out verbatim, or did you have just like a outline that you thought?
It was keyword outline. So
Keyword outline.
yeah, so the speech is supposed to be extemporaneous, and then I had keywords to trigger my memory.
Okay.
So
A few
Very
moments.
good.
Few moments where kind of stumbled and you had trouble finding the right word.
yeah.
And it's rhythm of things and does stuff for us.
Yeah.
Okay, like what kind of stuff? how's that display? So,
So
but yeah,
Okay.
well, that was good. It just it happened.
Use specific examples.
no, but there was times where I forget things. I'm like, oh shoot, things. That's a word.
Yeah, I could tell you had better words in mind beforehand because it happened
Yeah.
to me too, and then you forget. And I'm like,
Things,
using that
stuff.
word.
Yeah.
Things and
That
stuff.
comes with practice. I think
Yeah.
you really do it very quickly.
Were you nervous?
Huh?